Fabulous stuff then. Good luck in qualifying, and we'll see you afterwards. Good luck, good luck. Obviously, communications now, just race relevant communications. The only communication I will make is as we approach the 0 time, I'll be asking people who are in the garage to just hit drive and stay in the pit lane again. That's the only thing I'll be asking. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy it. Hello, we're here for the 7th round of the MS2CC. We've got a 5-minute rapid fire qualifying. With the Lamborghini Super Trofeo at Road Atlanta. It's going to be a wet start. The rain won't be falling, but a wet start to the race, which will start to dry up, and then actual rain will start falling for the middle 20 minutes out of a 60-minute race. And then the final 20 minutes, excuse me, the final 20 minutes will be dry, with the dry track drying up again. So it's going to be absolutely critical that everybody's really respectful at the start of the race in particular. There's loads of spray, difficult driving conditions, and due to the varying conditions there's going to be all sorts of different strategies at play. Some people will be starting on wets, some people will be starting on slicks. And that first lap when the track is fully wet, if you are on slicks, is absolutely treacherous. So it is a high risk strategy for not only yourself but for other people who will be trying very hard to avoid you if you are out on slicks for that first lap. After about 2 to 3 laps, the slicks start to become quicker. From about 3 to 4 laps onwards, the slicks are the tyre to have until you get to about lap 12. Anyway, we're about to start our first tyre. These tyres are slow to warm up, so we're trying to get some heat into them and hopefully not bin it, so that by the end of qualifying our final hot lap is a good one. Down to turn 1, down to 5th, down to 4th. Ooh, a bit wide, bring it back. Terrible turn 1. Misjudged it over the crest. Start braking 3rd, skipping out to the left, cutting it back. Hit the curbs not too hard. Now we want to stay off the curbs. The car does not like the curbs very much. On to 4th, down to 3rd on our full flying lap. We'll probably be staying in 4th there. Very low RPM, but staying in 4th. 5th. Braking back down to 3rd. Ooh, definitely overdoing this. Trying to drive like the tyres are fully hot when it's not, so this is a poor lap. We are suffering a little bit with a kind of tickly coffee thing, so I'll try and mute the mic as much as I can, both to not annoy you if you're generous enough to be watching my stream. Or it could be a cut. Certainly unsettled the car. You can see the car bouncing around there. Anyway, we've got a lap in. Tyres starting to come up to temperature now. Let's go for a flyer. Oh, I feel very jittery rather, to be honest. More than I expected. And here, pushing towards a second up on our first lap, which is nice to see. Plenty of apex. Game is generous with the cuts, particularly in the wet. It's hard to get a cut in the wet, to be honest. Any places the cuts occur are the final S-bends. But in the wet, the game is very generous. Good. Our last tyre then, B4. get the line that I wanted. A couple of tenths up, which is good to see. There we go. Ooh, P3! Take that if we hold on to P3. Wow, everybody finished qualifying very, very quickly. I'm glad to... Don't think we've had any disconnects. Is everybody good?
Yep. Yes,
well,
boss.
we all clearly got out very, very quickly because everybody crossed that line at the same time. So we're going to have a couple of minutes breather, guys. We are 21:01. Let's go at 21:05, which I know is 4 minutes or 3 and a bit minutes. So we're going to go at 21:05. If you need a toilet or anything, please call out your name and let me know that you're going AFK, and we'll try and wait for you to come back.
Minimal's away.
Away.
Yeah, hold it away.
Noni as well.
Nice lap, Minimus.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, well, he's away now, but yeah, quality lap for Minimus.
Right.
Jake in P2. Nice one, Jake. Yep. Somehow I've got third. I don't know how.
I'll be back in a sec. Jake, that's Jake going.
Yeah, cheers, Jake. Thank you.
I'm just going to make a drink.
I nearly got into the 17s. Bloody hell. That's my fastest ever lap. Nice. Good time to do it.
That's it. Yep, that's just what I was going to say.
Are you guys in quali or in pause, in mumble, Franco? Just finished P6, man. I got P3 somehow. I do not know how, but I got fucking P3. I literally matched my best ever practice server time with an 18:08, so nearly into the 17. So I'm very happy with that. Good luck in the race, man. Good luck, because just hope it keeps clean and everybody survives.
Gizmo's back.
75, I think, is. Were you worried about it not being enough or being too much?
Build back.
In the way, if you've got anything that says gives you a fuel calculation, I'm averaging about 4.2 ish in the wet. It varies, but averaging about 4.2. So if you can get to, if you're getting to sort of about 20 minutes left and you've still got, you know, a lap of fuel in the tank, then 75 is an extra lap of fuel. If you are concerned, if you're you say you're running out of fuel and being forced to pit with 24 minutes to go, and you've got nothing in the tank, then yes, I would consider putting an extra 5 to maybe 10 litres in. But for me, in my testing, with running low fuel ratio at the start, 75 is already an extra lap. So that's what I'm taking. 65 I had to fuel save in my test to get to the end. 70 would have been perfect, and I'm allowing 75 for an extra lap in case the aliens do some alien stuff. Good luck, good luck. A quick spiel then, as most people are back and we're heading towards that 5 past when we're going to go to race. So I've said it a few times already, obviously those start conditions are going to be treacherous. There's going to be different tyres in use, different tactics. Please, all I can ask is just to be as considerate as you possibly can be to make it all work, basically. So 3 wide into corners is probably not a good idea. If you're going to try and do an overtake, which obviously we are racing, then certainly go for it, but just be aware that conditions are absolutely treacherous.
I think Redacted isn't back yet.
Oh, yeah, no problem. We're not quite at 5 yet. So is it just Redacted we think we're waiting for? Is that right?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise my mic was muted. So I'm here.
No worries. No worries.
I am. back, 2 kilograms lighter.
Good man, good man.
That's a big shit.
Mumble, we're about to start our
It's
race,
gonna
so
matter.
I'm going. Wait, I'm going to go comms quiet. That's all. Right, we're at 5 past. Is anybody aware of anybody who isn't back? I'm pretty sure we heard everybody back, but I did lose count of all the names. Anybody know of anybody not back?
Yes, are you back? Nonirat.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes, Nonny's back. Yep.
Nonny's back. We're good. Right then, well, you know the drill. I'm not going to say it again. Good luck. Be considerate. If you take somebody out, which is quite likely because the conditions are treacherous, I'm sure it'll be accidental. Please wait if you know you're at fault. Feel free to say, have you got damage? Do you need me to wait? If you're not sure, that's what the comms is for. But no kind of having an argument about who's at fault or anything like that. That's not what the comms are for. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy it as best you can. Here we go.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
Don't forget to load that race setup, check that fuel, put those wet tyres on, whatever tweaks you need to do to be working correctly in the race. Don't forget to do it. Make sure your pit strategy is set and enabled or activated, or whatever you want to call it as well. If I tell anybody that I now need the toilet, will you all wait for me?
Yeah.
You've only got a minute.
Give me a quick toilet.
He's trying to lose that 2 kilos like minimum.
Oh man, I'm nervous as anything now. I'm absolutely nervous.
Hopefully you're already running through the house.
Yeah, definitely.
Going to have piss running through the house just shortly.
Just wear a race suit and just do it like they do.
Yeah. That's it. That's what I need. Yeah, but I still don't have the weight advantage though if I do that.
It's nice and warm though.
That's disgusting.
Well, a little bit.
It cools down fast. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So the countdown will go to the full countdown, guys, obviously because we've got Jonas on the server, so we'll go to the full countdown. Hardcover Hobbit, I can see you've not readied up, just in case you are not aware.
That's everyone.
Lovely stuff. Good luck.
Obviously not.
Lovely. Good luck. Be respectful. Make it a good one. Have fun. Made it, got a bit of breathing space behind.
Anybody else having horrible lag?
Fine here.
Watch out for me, I'm down at 30 FPS. Speed up.
Minimus.
Minimus P10, 30 FPS.
Crash on the start line.
Already now looking for the wet part of the track. Trying to keep the tyres cooler. Need to keep them under 80, ideally certainly under 85 when it gets really sketchy. Track is drying up quickly now. The rain's going to come back down at about 12 laps in, 20 minutes gone. .74 now. 25 on the rear. Where people who are on slicks will be having a big advantage now. Track is definitely dry enough for slicks. If Jake misses the start of the S-bends, has to take a detour, loses position. Trying to drive so as to not be heating up the rear tyres too much. Spin onto the back straight on the grass.
I'm moving again.
Cheers, Jake. Baker's cooked his rears by the sound of things. Trying to manage those wet tyres now. Above 80 now on the rears at the left. And very careful to try and not spin the car out. Rain's going to come in about 10 minutes time. Okay, on the slicks, making it work now. He's got through the pack very quickly. It'll be interesting to see where he comes out. He's done a very good job of keeping it clean and getting through the pack rapidly. He's got about 3 laps to make it work. He might be one of the few drivers who's done the slick strategy. At the start, it involves an extra stop because he's got to take wets basically. He's got to take wets in a couple of laps, and that stop will cost him about 30 seconds. Looks like the rain's coming quite early this time now. Possibly. Tyres inching towards 85 and need those temps to drop. So if the rain is coming early, I'm very happy to see that. Try and get my tyre temps down at the back. Okay, just to confirm, I'm coming towards the end of the dry stint at the start, and I'm averaging 4.2. So still just plan with the fuel. There's 47 minutes on our clock, and I've got 80 litres in the tank. So you're going to be fine, mate. You're going to be fine. 75 litres will be 5 litres to spare. Rain's starting to come down. Nearly. It's definitely getting wet now. The tyre temp is still quite hot on the rear. Come on, rain. Start to cool the track down. JK's still out on slicks. I'd imagine that track is starting to turn for him though. Starting to look shiny. Tyre temp starting to come down a bit. Thank you, thank you. Leaders in the pits. Right, we made it to the wet bit. Got to keep holding the car for another 20 minutes. But not making things easy. I could get pass adapted, the spray's really difficult. Legend, thank you sir, thank you.
Well played, Bradano. Just drive through me. It's alright. I will be your brake. Just stay ahead of me as well, buddy.
Done.
Sorry to be giving you the spray now redacted, I do appreciate that, let me past. still going. We're still going.
Thank you.
All my concentration, that's why I'm not saying much. If you are watching, apologies for the lack of any meaningful word. Got about 9 more minutes of rain. G-Bear up in P14. It is very difficult. Hard not to outbrake myself. There somewhere. PG Bear.
Right, Jim.
Thank you, man. Really generous, Savage. Cheers, man. Hopefully the rain's going to stop soon. Thank you, Wait. Litres in the tank, 24.5 minutes. Oh, wrong chat. 17 litres in the tank, 24.5 minutes left, Franco.
UA, mate, I did have a big lag spike from you there and you darted across the track.
Only in 16 spitting this lap, number 8's behind me.
Yeah, UA, mate, that was impossible to avoid you there. Sorry.
Cheers, Hobbit.
Pass me on my right. Oh. No, it's coming up a bit, so I'll stay right.
past me on my right.
Sorry, Franco, couldn't understand.
Thanks.
Not on server 1, it isn't. 21 minutes left, definitely a look for your rear temperatures. Left rear, when it starts getting up to 70, that's when to pit. I'm at 40 at the moment, still very wet. I've got nearly 2 laps of fuel in the tank. So I'm doing at least one more.
Linus before has gone a bit.
Thank you, hardcover. I haven't got enough fuel for another lap, I don't think. So I'm probably pitting this lap. Not a great pit entry. Hopefully this is the right choice. It's going to be sketchy for a lap or 3.
Yeah. Those tyres are pretty cooked anyway, so maybe better. Maybe about the same, I would assume. Some penalties, jump a bare 50, reduct.
Just got to keep it going without spinning. A reasonable finish.
Thanks. I'm fuel saving, so just watch out.
Sorry, I really didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, Ali, at all.
That's alright. I thought you were racing me.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Yep, fair enough. No harm done.
These tyres are fucking great. Let's go for the lane.
Dry line, they're not too bad. The big cut. Thank you, Way. Thank you.
Donny, you want to hit him?
No! No! Damage!
Following you.
Got off the dry line. 2-1 very slippy on slicks, be careful. Just got off the dry line. Couldn't get around the corner, felt like the car was good. Or the track was good. A bit of front aero damage, but it's not terrible.
Again, pass now to right.
Thank you, Roy. Very considerate. Thank you, thank you. Maybe another cut. Yeah, go on Jim, got to stop doing that. Drying out as quick as it did in the test that I ran. Good morning. Could you bet? I think we're closing in on P3, just about holding it level.
Cheers, mate.
Bit fast into that corner. Maybe bad luck for Danielle, who closed in there. Unix. You're getting a tiny bit of draft here. One more lap, I think.
Sorry, didn't mean to bump you.
It's okay.
Whoa. Whoa. What a race. Oof. Oof. What happened, Franco? Oh, so just, oh no. Really, with 75? I had 8 litres left, man. Maybe when you pitted, did you not have enough space in the tank for 75? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I had 8 litres to spare.
Something must be wrong. I can't hear Jim.
No, sorry. Multiple conversations going. Congrats, Don. Well done, Donny. Managed to sneak a podium as well. Absolutely epic battle to the line there, Daniel Gabardi. Well, that was close, but really enjoyed that. JK 5th, Daniel in 4th, JK 5th, Linus 6th, Tinez, well done with 7th, Jake in 8th, Redacted 9th, and Nessie rounds off the top 10. Well done, guys. hard race, lots of tactics. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well done, lads. Nice one, done.
Well done all. Good job.
Don't forget to go and
Great race, everyone.
say hello to Jonas in the old broadcast room. I'm going to head there now. Please do come and say hello to him if you had an interesting race. Other than that, cheers guys. Really appreciate all your racing consideration. I saw lots of great driving as lapping was being done and all that sort of stuff. Really appreciate it. Exemplary as far as I could tell. So thank you very much, and yeah, I'll speak to you all soon.
Really well done on lap 1, lads. Nice one. I was shitting my pants.
Let us see here. We do have Mr. J-Turn, the man of that final battle. Shit, I ended up killing AMS2. My bad. You will have to deal with a black screen for now. I think I do not have anything ready to be shown instead.
I'm really sorry, Franco, that you had a terrible race. I've just got to go speak in the broadcast room. Hello, Jonas.
Battle you had there at the end, that was intense.
Yeah, I mean, you got to expect him to go for a move, but I thought I had the gap. I couldn't see him on my radar, so I thought it's okay, even if he makes my move, I'll be right, okay. And I thought I left my brake into quite late as it was anyway, but impeccable driving there by Daniel. He made the move, he held his line. I managed to hold him too wide to have the apex out of the S-bends and around the final corner. Nerve-wracking indeed, but yeah, absolutely spot on driving from Daniel, and I credit where it's due, he nearly made it work with a fantastic move at the end.
Yeah, that was beautiful to watch. Obviously, I just watched it from the broadcast angles, but from what I saw, that was just some good hard racing for a podium on the last lap there.
Indeed, yeah, he made a mistake. I think maybe 2 laps from the end, or maybe 1 lap from the end, or the penultimate lap. I'm not quite sure. Just in the fast S-bends, you know, after the first corner, he just a little mistake, and I managed to capitalise. So very unfortunate for him because I was gaining, but probably not enough to get past. So yeah, great racing. But I can see Dundun's in the voice. I'd be very interested to know what strategy he did. I was out on wets at the start, keeping them working when they weren't really the optimal tyre, and then 1 stop for 75 litres and slicks towards the end. So I'd love to hear what Dundun did, because cracking win for him. 2 stops is what I can see.
Yeah, let's try and get him up here. And anyone else in the channel who wants to speak, please do use the raise hand function, because sometimes people are here just to listen. So just so I know who wants to speak, please do use the raise hand function. Hello, Dundun Gizmo, and congratulations on the race win. That was well done. Do tell me about how you executed that.
Hello, Jonas. I hope you are well. Yeah, it was a very tough race. I had the same strategy as Jim to start on the wets and to go to the slicks, but I wasn't able to save as much fuel as he did. I think that once Jim said in the Discord mistakenly that he has 70 liters still, and when I was pitting already, I was like, oh my god, how did he do that? It was crazy how he managed that. So it wasn't the optimal strategy that I wanted to execute. The rain was falling down much longer than in my practice sessions, because when I was practicing, like, the rain was stopped like 2 laps before the pit stops, and I was able to go to the slicks, but not this time. Unfortunately, I was able to recover with a pace. So very hard win, and I'm super happy to win it.
Yeah, it was very well done, mate. I will just invite Jim back up, because I do suspect he is raising his hand in response to something you said.
Yes, indeed. Dun mentioned that I called out how much fuel I had and how many laps I got left. That was to the wrong voice chat. That was meant to be to the private team chat. And it's like, oops, I've just broadcast that to the wrong. I was more concerned about it being a distraction. But I honestly thought you'd one-stopped it. I've only at the end when I've seen the results, Dun, that I've seen you two-stopped it. That I'm quite surprised. But completely right. The weather and when it went dry and when it went wet was rather different from all my testing, so I nearly got caught out on it as well.
That's beautiful stuff, and yeah, both of you executed some very beautiful drives there, I must say.
Thank you, Jonas, and great to have you back in the commentary booth, by the way, doing a much better job than me. Congrats on the win, Dun. I'll leave your booth and you can invite some others, but congrats on the win and cheers, Jonas, for doing the broadcast, man.
Yeah, cheers, dude. I will invite Mr. There we go. Mr. Jake of RPM. You were in battles all race long, weren't you? I feel like I was cutting to you all the time.
Yeah, it was an interesting race. I went from first down to 12th and then finished back in 8th. So definitely eventful.
Yeah, that was like I can't even. I'm trying to think of a specific thing to ask about, but I feel like it was the entire race you were just out there battling. That was very well done to finish as you did.
I think in general my race management was just poor. From practice, I'd got a strat in mind, and me and Donnie had sort of discussed like, should we try and fuel save for the rain? And he did that, and I was like, I'm just going to go for the double pit. So I pit when I ran out of fuel, and then pit for slicks when it was dry, which was not the right strat. It was definitely slower. And then I went straight on the very last corner at one point, got front wing damage, 7 points of damage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it was losing me 4 seconds a lap, which is unfortunate. And that happened about 45 minutes into the race. So I still had another 20 minutes to go before I could pit and get it fixed. So, yeah, wasn't too bad, though. It was fun to lead a CC for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, very well. I mean, very well done under the circumstances, even more, if you ask me. Like I said, it was an entertaining watch, if nothing else. So thank you for popping by, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. I will just I see JK is in here. I just want to, if you want to speak, please do let me know with the raise hand button. I'll just give you a second to do that before I round up, because I figured that may have been what was going on. So you executed a very good recovery drive from what I saw. I was keeping an eye on you. Is it right that you ended up with the wrong tires after your first stop?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and congrats to Dun and the podium finishes. It looked like a fun race out there. It was a fun race. But yeah, so started on slicks. It was going really well. Managed to get up to the lead, which was great. It was right laugh coming through the field. It was really good fun. Come into the pits and it puts me back on slicks, and it's chucking it down with rain. So then had to try and survive a lap there on cold slicks. Come back in, pitted again for wets. Did that bit and then back on slicks for the dry bit. So it's a bit of a race of what could have been, but it was very fun anyway. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you were super strong on pace out there. That was obvious. So yeah, like you said, what could have been, but I think you recovered it just about as well as anyone could have. So congratulations on that regardless.
Yeah, really happy with the top 5, to be fair. After that, it was a bit of a tricky one. And overtaking actually really difficult round here. There was kind of one main place out of the S's. There was kind of like a sharp left-hander, and that was the best place to overtake, really. It was even sketchy on the brakes down the hill there. So, but no, it was fun. Yeah, no, it was a good combo. So thanks to, I think, RPM for that one.
Yes, this was indeed RPM's nomination. Thank you for popping by, dude. And with that, I do believe we are rounding off the stream. Apologies for the black screen again. I ended up killing AMS2 in a panic. Thanks for popping by to everyone who watched, and I will see you next time for round 8, which I do not remember the combo for. So you will have to keep an eye out on the Discord. So thank you and good night.
server 1.
No, server 1. Not server 1. Hey, Minimus, 18 Oh, well, no, we're going back the other way. Going in
Just
here.
because last time I had a lot of chat from both races in the channel, and it was a bit difficult to follow. So
that makes sense.
Well done, Timmy. Enjoy the champagne, mate.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. Really epic battle with the RRC driver Daniel Gabardi. He went for a late move, which I had to expect, and but he was absolutely spot on with his positioning. So lots of credit to him. But anybody else get caught out on turn 1? It seemed to stay wet on slicks for a long time. It was treacherous.
It got me in practice race. I knew that it's going to be slippery longer than other places.
Yeah. All the tests I did, the track did not stay wet anywhere near as long. About 21, 22 minutes it was going dry.
24 laps.
Yeah, and then at 21, 22 minutes left, it was just like, no way, wets are still the tyre to be on. I managed to get one more lap and then had to pit at about 20 or 19 minutes, and it was still sketchy. So yeah, it seemed to... I didn't think there was much variation when you ran it on a multiplayer server, but this was definitely different from anything I saw.
KK got
practices.
one AI race where it was like 26, 27 laps.
Oh, right.
So there is some kind of variation, but I didn't see it.
I thought it was Sorry, Tinus. I thought it was mainly when you did offline racing, there was more variability, but with multiplayer, it was more fixed. I've been told that there's a seed that does the randomization, and on the multiplayer server, it's a fixed seed, but offline play, it's a randomized seed. But clearly, my knowledge is completely wrong there.
I changed my strat and what I was going to do with my engine mapping, and in my last simulation I binned it before the dry sesh, so I was kind of winging it with how much fuel to take today, and I think I over fuel saved, but finished well qualified. I enjoyed it. So
you should disappointed.
Jake led for nearly 3 laps. Well done, mate.
And then I span twice, and then I went straight on into the wall. So yep, 3 incidents, 3 laps of leading.
Did you go off on turn 1 as well? Turn 1, lap 1. Did you go wide on turn 1? Was that you at the front? Were you
I'm
in
really fucking disappointed.
Were you on pole, Minimus? I thought you were.
He was. He went wide turn 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had performance. He had FPS issue.
Oh, that was it. Yes, I remember now. You had your FPS issue, didn't you?
No,
were you?
I haven't had it even once in test races, and this session was fine until race started. And immediately at that moment, I got to like 40 FPS or under, went a bit wide in T1, struggled for a lap or 2, and then it went under 20, and it was just undrivable.
Did you?
I thought I was going
you had to retire.
For you guys.
I didn't even realise you retired, man. I'm gutted for you. Tinez had FPS issues a couple of days ago, and he did a file validation, and whether that fixed it for him or not, but it was certainly okay afterwards, wasn't it, Tinez?
I ended up dropping a bunch of settings, but every offline sim I did, I had FPS drops here and there, but today it was smooth as butter.
I did 2 test races, and they were both perfectly fine. None whatsoever. I'm really annoyed because I made a nice setup. I like the car. I've been driving it a lot, and the track as well. So the strategy would have been correct. So it would have been a nice race.
Jake, what happened to you? So I heard you went off your spun. Did you overheat your rear tyres, Jake, or was it just?
Yeah, when it started to dry. I span once when I was in the lead, and then span again, which knocked me down to about 8th or 9th, I think.
That's right, and then as soon as you start spinning, they get even bloody hotter, don't they? And it's impossible to cool them down.
Degrees, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
And then decided that it was a good idea to go straight on at the last corner. I think I just rode the outside curve, out of the chicane, the outside curve. I think I rode it for a bit too long, and it just upset my car. And I just went straight into the wall at the last corner, and got 7 points of wing damage. And then the car was like. It was like driving a tank. It just did not turn in.
Right.
But it was all right. But it happens.
I went straight on turn 1 when I was my about second lap out on slicks, and I thought, oh, there's a drying line. I'm okay. And just didn't turn in quite early enough for turn 1. And as soon as the car touched the slightly wet part, I was just like, oh, that's it. I'm straight to the wall. And I picked up, fortunately, just a couple of damages, 2 damage on the front. I think I got. But yeah, it was definitely affecting the car. But appreciate the race. guys, I'm going to run away and go do some scoring. But tonight you're probably doing the stream and a recap or something. Are you? I might put that on in the background. I'll come out of voice because I'm not tempted to talk rather than doing the results because I'll get them done. But I'll be watching your stream tonight. So cheers, guys, for the racing. Gutted for you, Minimus, for the FPS issues. Jake, an unfortunate race, but you still pulled the points in, as did you, Tinez. So well done, guys.
But
Thanks for hosting, mate, and enjoy the champagne.
I have to say that the last lap, it was amazing to watch on stream. So,
oh,
well
nice
done,
one,
man.
nice one. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Tinez, cheers for being the second backup hosty type person as well. Catch you later, guys.
I didn't do fuck all. Peace.
No, but you were there just in case. It's appreciated. Good night.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as well. So.
You there, Pavel? How did you get on? Are you still in voice, Pavel? I'm going to quit in a moment, but I just thought I'd ask how you got on. Let's have a look at... Oh, you did well, man. P2. P6, rather, up 2 positions. Nice one. Right, I'm going to head out of Mumble, but cheers, Pavel, for all your hard work. Looks like a really good result for AMSG, so hopefully some good results. Cheers, guys. Good night.